I'm Daila, Weeks reporter for Louisiana Gridiron Football. Today I'm here with Cameron Dartez, quarterback of Catholic High, and we're here today to talk about his season. So you guys are 6-1 on the season. So tell me about how the season's gone so far.
It's gone pretty well so far. Started off pretty hot and looking to just carry that forward the remainder of the season and get that kind of groove going right before playoffs.
So you are one of 4 quarterbacks in Catholic's history to go for over 1,000 yards in back-to-back seasons. How does that make you feel?
It's a really special feeling just knowing how many great quarterbacks have gone through that program, and to be one of the few to accomplish that goal is really special.
So you went 12 for 15 in the first game against Parkview and had 5 touchdowns. You were also player of the week. So tell me about that game.
We had a good game plan going in, and we worked all summer preparing for them, and we knew that we needed to come out hot, and I was prepared very well, and just finding the open man in that game kind of contributed to 3 touchdowns, and then also in the running game, using my legs, resulted in 2 touchdowns as well.
Do you feel as a team y'all are ready for the first game?
Definitely. Our coaches did a great job, and players, we did a great job as executing the game plan.
Okay. In the Zachary game, you went 19 for 22 and had 2 touchdowns. Kind of tell me about that game. And I also hear y'all won in the last 15 seconds of the game, so give me the rundown of that play.
That game was a battle the whole game, all 4 quarters, and it came down to the very end, and I remember telling the guys right when they scored that touchdown with 2 minutes to go, we were down by 7, that's not over. It's going to be awesome once we come back and win this thing. And they believed that, and I believed that, and I led our team down for an 80-yard drive with 2 minutes remaining. We scored about 15 seconds to go, ended up going for 2 and getting it and winning 31-30.
I'm sure the atmosphere of winning that game was crazy. Tell me about the crowd. Was the crowd acting just really crazy?
Yeah, so we got the best student section in the state, so I mean, it was awesome. They were going
was that
crazy.
A home or away game?
It was home at Memorial, so it was a packed crowd. They were going crazy. We were going crazy. It was just a really special game.
Yeah, I bet. All right, so the game against St. Thomas More, you went 21 for 27, had 270 yards total, and had 3 touchdowns. Run me through that game.
Yeah, so we were down 29-7 at the end of the first, and as an offense, we knew that we had to come back, and we got hot, and I ended up having 234 yards passing in the first half, and ended up with 3 total touchdowns on the game, and we ended up winning 52-43, the shootout victory.
That's nice to come back from a 29-7 deficit right there. All right, in y'all's game against McKinley, you went 10 for 14 and had 2 touchdowns. Tell me about that game.
That game going in, we knew that we just had to execute and play error-free game, just keep it clean, and that we knew that we could take care of business against them, and we did just that. I only played the first half and had 2 touchdowns, and then got some of the younger guys in early in the second half.
Okay. So I know you guys are 6-1. Tell me about that one loss and how it's maybe helped y'all grow as a team, or what y'all had to work on past that point.
Our one loss was against one of the better teams in the state, and if not the country. And we came out, we played decent, not to our full capability, kind of shot ourselves in the foot here and there. I had 2 touchdowns in that game, and we definitely learned from it.
This is against U High.
Against U High, 2 touchdowns. We learned from that loss, and I believe that has helped us moving forward.
Okay. So what have y'all worked on offense, since you are offense, since that game or since the beginning of the season in general?
Just execution and taking care of the little things such as penalties and just like miscommunication, and altogether just being on the same page. We've definitely gotten better at all those things.
So this week you guys have East Ascension. Run me through y'all's game plan and how y'all have prepared physically and mentally for the game this week.
They're ranked number 3 and we're ranked number 4 in state, so it's for all the marbles for the district championship. So I know that they're going to be ready, and we're ready as well. It's going to be a great atmosphere, and I'm looking forward to it.
Are you taking the games week by week, or do you look at them at an overview of what you have left for the season?
Definitely taking it week by week, one game at a time, because the next one's the most important. And this week we're going to focus on East Ascension, and next week we're going to focus on who we have next.
So far on the season overall, you have 197 yards rushing with 5 rushing touchdowns, 1,037 yards passing with 11 touchdowns, with a total of 1,234 yards. Tell me about this season and how your personal stats, also with a accuracy of 75.8%, which is very high, which the high school average is about 60%. So you're about 15% over the national high school average. Tell me about that.
Yeah, a lot of that's contributed to my film study off the field and just my preparation, and that allows me to be able to read defenses and take what they give me, which opens up the shots going downfield, and also being able, when the play breaks down, to make something happen with my legs, scrambling out the pocket, making plays, and just trusting my guys.
So do you feel you have a strong leadership position on this team?
Definitely. I was voted team captain by my teammates, which is a very special honor. They have trust in my leadership.
So you have an overall passer rating of 172, which is outstanding. When the max you can get is 258. Drew Brees, the Saints quarterback, currently has a 122. Tell me about what work you've put in to get to such a high average.
Again, that's contributed to the film study that I do with my coaches and on my own time, just knowing what defense we're facing, how they play certain formations, and the coverage that they're going to give us on each play.
So tell me about your overall goals for this team and for yourself for the rest of the season.
Our overall goal is definitely a state championship, even though we're focusing on each game at a time, but in the back of our minds, we know that that's where we want to be.
And last year you were the MVP for the state championship when y'all won, correct? All right. Well, hopefully we'll see y'all back at the state championship again this year.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Once again, this is Daila Weeks with Cameron Dartez. If you like our magazine, please subscribe below. Thank you.